Hello, and welcome to World of Diving. What is World of Diving, you ask? Well, allow me to introduce. It's a first-person sandbox diving simulator exploration game where you take on realistic dives in real and fictional locations. You can use a variety of diving equipment such as underwater cameras to take pictures and diving scooters that can allow you to move faster and explore around at a faster rate. The game's currently in dev, and there's a lot of features that are going to be added to the game, such as new locations, equipment, and dive gear, and they've even been talking about adding the player-owned houses and boats. The game has quite a bit in terms of player customization. You can change pretty much anything about your divers, such as masks, tanks, wetsuits, fins, and much more. There's even some customization items that are a bit silly at times, such as this, and also an Oculus Rift mask, which by now you're probably guessing that this game does indeed support Oculus Rift and Morpheus VR sets, which is one of the major selling points of this game. Now, I don't have an Oculus Rift set myself, but I'll show some footage of it in action so you can see what it's like. You can basically freely look around whilst swimming around in a 4D environment, if you can really call it that. There's multiplayer for up to 8 players and works very well over the game's dedicated servers, which work without a hitch and is a very enjoyable experience for those who already dive in real life, such as me, or even those who just want to get into the sport and see what it's like. In terms of realism, this game has very good graphics. It runs on the Unity game engine, which is a very popular game engine at this time, which boasts very photorealistic graphics and smooth performance on most PCs, which you don't need a powerful PC to run at all. All you need is a medium spec PC and it'll run just fine 60 FPS. One of the fun things you can do in this game is to watch all of the fish swim around freely, and there's quite a few wildlife currently in the game and more to be added soon. Currently there's sharks, manta rays, starfish. I'm not a sea life connoisseur myself, but there's loads of very interesting small fish that swim around everywhere. Shipwrecks, coral reefs, and coastlines all in amazing detail. And this is made even more interesting by the fact that some of these wrecks can be found and are modelled off of their real-life counterparts. Shipwrecks such as the U-352 submarine and the SS Yongala, both of which are real, and I will provide a link in the description with information about these shipwrecks just in case you're interested. Both are fully explorable, and you can swim pretty much anywhere you want. You could even take a selfie with your diving buddies on the bridge near the controls. If you're one of those people who want something to do, there's a ranking system on the game servers which you can level up by gaining EXP, sort of like Call of Duty and Battlefield. You can gain XP by doing mini-games such as the photography missions, in which you have to take a picture in certain objects in the allotted time. It's sort of fun, but it's really easy, and it gives only a little XP, and you can only do these once a day. You can also gain experience by posting topics on the forums, or even just by logging into the website. Nothing much, it'll pass for now. The ranks don't really do much, they're only really just for bragging rights, but as I say, this is an indie game, and most likely developers will make experience and ranks more worthwhile to gain, but right now, I don't really bother. Well, all in all, World of Diving is a must for people who currently dive in real life just like me, or are just curious about diving. But definitely not for hardcore gamers, who like nothing more than shooting people with guns. Speaking of which, there's a diving mission on Call of Duty Ghosts which I rather like, but that's for some other time. And is one of those games that you absolutely must get if you have a VR headset. Unfortunately, I don't have one of those, but I play the game on my 3D television, which is pretty awesome. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I like making it. Hope to see you in my next video. See ya!